Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Pwny Montana. In this video, we are going to be going over a money play coming out of the gun Y off trio weak formation. The play we're going to be looking at is stick and up. This has two very good man coverage beating routes, and that's what we're going to be going over today, is how to destroy man coverage out of this specific formation. Now, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below on anything you guys are curious about. If you guys are struggling with anything, leave it down in the comment section. I'll try my best to find something for each and every one of you. If you guys want direct help, join the Discord. That's all I'm gonna say. Join the Discord, follow the Twitch, whatever the case may be, and we'll try to get as much help as possible in there. Now we're just going to call cover one contain out of whatever formation that was, and then the play again is stick and up. You can find this in the Saints playbook. So boom, we're already on we have the three receivers on the wide side of the field, as you pretty much always should, because obviously you get a lot more space that way. And I'm just going to call this play stock real quick just to showcase the routes that beat man coverage. R1 beats it. Square absolutely demolishes it. This post in this formation might be one of the best in the game. I haven't found a defender who's been able to guard this, and I don't know if it's because it's Michael Thomas, but literally that route just gets a lot of separation. Even against man press, he gets a lot of separation regardless. And then you got this little zig route here that if they don't press, you get a lot of space with that as well. Now, those are going to be the two routes that we're going to be focusing on the most, and then we're going to add our own little, tidbit to it. But as you can see, this route here, you can't motion him over to the opposite side to make it, like a zig that goes towards the opposite way that the post is going. And that's kind of what I wanted, but unfortunately that wasn't the case. But we can put them a little bit closer, to where the line of scrimmage is, which is fine. All we're going to do is put X on a streak, and then it is optional. You can take triangle or the running back and put them on a wheel route. Now the wheel route's going to be one of your hot reads. If you know that they're in man coverage and they're spamming it all day, because that the three receivers on the one side, it's going to force them to have their nickel on that side of the field as well. Now, as you can see, the nickel is already over here. So we got Ryan over here with the two linebackers here, which means that whoever's on that running back might not be fast enough to get down there in time for that wheel route to be played. Now, I know they patched it to where wheel routes are kind of iffy, but say they're coming out and they're running cover zero. If they're running cover zero, that means someone who, it might not be him that's on that that's on that running back. A lot of the times it's going to end up looking like this, where the safety is going to be on that running back, which means that you guys are going to have a nice, beautiful route to throw as soon as possible. Even though he came down, a lot of the times you're going to be able to hit that person for a nice quick read. So again, running back on a wheel route, and this is essentially what the play is going to look like. So R1 wide open, square wide open, we step up in the pocket, we have a wide open laser for a nice gain of about 30 yards there. Beautiful play. I'll actually show the replay on that just so we can go over all the routes that are going on the field. We're going to back this up a little bit. So immediately, if we wanted to, we could have kind of led that towards like this side with the free form passing, but obviously that is a risky throw. That's only if they're blitzing heavy. Are we going to try to force that in? So now this route ends up wide open here. We could hit that underneath, and then this route ends up wide open there. And the reason why we have the two streaks out on the field is because a lot of the times people try to disguise their zones. And streaks seem to be one of the best things to destroy any zone that's in the game for some reason. Whether you're highballing it, whether you're highball agging it, it doesn't matter. It does not matter the situation. Streaks seem to be the key. Now right here, I know that we're facing a cover two, which means that I'm going to be able to hit the sidelines for a touchdown there. And on top of that, we have the post with the streak that's going to drag up any deep blues, which is going to leave this post wide open in the middle of the field. No, I'm not using anything, but technically this guy's in a yellow. He's in a hook, which is going to leave these routes open regardless. And when you're playing against zone coverage, you're throwing in between zones, which is going to make your offense, you know, just a lot better. Now, obviously, because of the wheel route, this wheel route ends up open. The tight end streak ends up open, and this route over here ends up wide open. For some reason, again, in cover 2, safeties don't play anything, honestly. So let's just call timeout. I just wanted to showcase the streak on the sideline if you guys are facing a cover 2, because a lot of people think that cover 2 is like great when it's not. It's terrible. Now let's hop into cover 3 real quick, because cover 3, if you guys ever see cover 3s, if you think that they're running cover 3, just run verticals. It's one of the best plays in the game, year in and year out. But as you can see, that square route is going to end up open a lot, because you're taking the deep blue that's in the middle of the field and you're dragging him up with the streak. So because you're dragging him up with the streak, he's too far back to play this route here. And because we have this route here, the user is going to be focused on this route mainly. So initially, what a typical user is going to do, and I'm actually going to click off of them, but I am going to bring out the squigglies here. What a typical user is going to do, so say he's using this guy here, right? Say he's using that guy there, and I'm showcasing the play here, right? Let's showcase the play. So we're going to put him on the streak, boom, and we're going to do that. So what a typical user is going to do is they're going to follow this guy here. He's going to follow the streak first. So he's going to follow the tight end. And then after, he's going to drift back a little bit, right? To follow that tight end. And then immediately, as soon as he sees this route here, cut inside, this guy's going to come down to try to guard this route, which is going to leave this post. It's going to leave this post wide open because the tight end is dragging this safety all the way up. And yes, I'm drawing with my squigglies. Leave me alone. I like my squigglies. Now, at the same time, if you have enough space, you can actually try to force it there. But those are all like very scary reads that I would only recommend it if you guys are using someone like David Parham. I think that's what his name is. But yeah, you have a lot of different options when it comes to this play. Cover 4, same exact situation. You can try to force one of the ags over the top if you guys would like to, but I would recommend you guys hitting those underneath routes that will help you guys out a little bit. If you guys want to see that corner, that post route coming across the field against a cover 4, that is going to be your main read as well. So let's just call cover 4 real quick. And again, boom, boom, boom. Everything gets dragged up and we end up getting tackled. R1 was wide open underneath. So again, it's you're gonna pick your poison. You technically have a high-low read in this situation, where if they're going back to guard the post, then this is going to be wide open, as you can see. And if they're shading underneath, that post is going to end up wide open. Now that wasn't wide open. That was somewhat of a scary read, but as you can see, we ended up catching it anyways. Was that running back? Was the tight end open? I think I could have forced it to the tight end. Honestly, the tight end looks like he might be wide open. Let's run that one more time while they're shading underneath. Let's see that one more time. Shading underneath. Force it. Look. Easy money. That's against every single coverage. It's a very easy play to get comfortable with, especially if you have some form of a route tech. But again, if nothing is happening, you're going to hit that underneath route, because they only have one user that's going to be allowed to cover anything that's on the field. So again, this is mainly going to be something that you run against man coverage. But obviously, as you can see, you can utilize it and run it against any coverage in the game, because that's what most money plays should look like. As you can see, that's route number 1. And then the second main route that we're going to be looking at is obviously the post. And the post is very, very, very good, especially against man coverage. Now that was a 3-rec. Pesky little 3-rec. So that one more time, and this time we're just gonna wait till the 3-rec gets over. And again, that post is just absolutely money. So if you guys are rocking this formation specifically, make sure you guys are utilizing that post, coming up with a lot of different route combinations with that post. If you guys want something like this, where instead of that you're rocking a hitch instead, nice little out route just in case, you know, just certain things that you guys could do to make these plays just look and work a lot better. Again, hop in the lab, practice these out, test it for yourself, get comfortable with it before you hop into a game, obviously. And yeah, my name is Pwny Montana. Hopefully this money play is good enough to make it into your scheme. And if you guys are looking for anything else, leave it down in the comment section. My name is Pwny Montana. I'll see you guys in the next one. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.